Sun's shining and it's time for some gardening and planting. Hopefully you've managed to get some seeds and get some stuff ready to join us today. We're going to just plant a few of the flowers and the vegetables today, and then later on I'll post another video where we plant some more. And hopefully together we can share our progress, share some of our gardening tips, and hopefully get some really lovely flowers and some really lovely vegetables over the next few weeks and months. All this will go onto the website, and hopefully be able to share some of the progress on our Teams system as well. I want to introduce you to a couple of people who are going to be helping me. They're going to be involved all the way, and they're looking forward to learning with you. So we have Esme. Say hi, Esme.
Hi.
And Eddie. Say hi.
Hi.
They're going to be helping us with our gardening, and they're first going to tell us what we've got ready. So if you want to get some stuff ready and you want to do it alongside us, you can pause the video, get your stuff ready like we have, and then we can do it together. Eddie, what are we going to plant today?
We got cress, sunflowers, and some cornflower.
Yep.
And some tomatoes.
Excellent. What equipment have we got?
We got buckets,
Pots.
pots, and
Some trays.
some trays, and some cup holders.
And we've also got Mac the dog. Hello, Mac the dog. And what have you got in your hand, Esme? What have you got in your other hand?
And
What have you got in your other hand?
this is,
It's your gardening fork, isn't it?
it's a gardening.
And that's going to help us prepare the soil, isn't it?
And this is where you put the soil in.
Yeah, and the seeds. It's the tray, isn't it? Excellent. What are you doing, guys?
We put in compost in here so the seed can go to plant.
And what does the compost feel like?
Weird and muddy. Muddy and a little bit wet.
Wet, and that's really important. So if you've got wet compost, that's great, but if your compost is dry, you need to add some water to it before you put it in the pots. It's important the seeds go into wet compost and wet soil.
So it grows to a lovely plant. I'm going to fill up another one.
Okay, we're going to start with the sunflower seeds. So the instructions say that we need to put a finger hole in the 6 pots. So down here, they're not in the packet, in the 6 pots. So you put a finger hole in the middle, about, that's it, not too deep.
And you
6 finger holes. Go on, keep going. In each one. One hole in each.
You put.
Okay, get rid of the bowl.
You put your finger in there so the seed can go inside.
Okay, now put 1 seed in each hole and cover the hole up with some compost.
Just tip it down.
Just 1 each. So we'll have 6, hopefully 6 sunflower plants.
Now these. Should we cover it? Daddy!
Esme, put 1 in each hole.
Now, and then cover it. Sunflower seeds and the nuts are white. So, because sunflower seeds are white, you pop it in like that. Then put the compost on top.
Great.
And then bury it.
Yeah, cover it up.
Cover it up. I don't mind.
You've done all 6?
I want to put that one on. All of them up. So, because you need to cover it up so it can grow to lovely sunflowers.
Great.
Sunflower. Esme, did you do that one? Yeah? Oh, good.
Okay, we're putting our seeds, our sunflower seeds, all planted in the greenhouse. If you haven't got a greenhouse, it's not a problem. I would recommend for the first few weeks you put them on a warm, sunny window ledge, just to avoid any possible frosts. But not long, probably next month, you'll be able to put them outside and they should continue to grow. Leave it floating. Okay, we're going to do some tomatoes now. Eddie's got the camera, so let's hope he can keep it steady. We're going to do some tomatoes now. We're going to do it in these pots, and you need as similar as what you did before. Just make a tiny little hole with your
Tiny
finger.
little hole with
Esme,
your finger.
tiny little hole with your finger.
Put it in.
Like so, that's it.
A little
And
bit
these seeds are tiny. So what you need to do is you need to put the packet and try and find a seed. Now the best thing to do is to do more than one seed per pot. So if you make your little holes, maybe, well, make them tiny, the little holes, really tiny, and try to do 4 each pot. And the reason we do 4 each pot is because one will probably be really strong and others might be weak. And what you can do when they're grown is you can choose the strong one to keep, and you can get rid of the little ones. And hopefully you'll have, depending on how many pots you've got, hopefully you'll have lots of strong tomato plants and yummy tomatoes in a couple of months' time. So what you need to do when you've got all your tomato seeds in, try to make them spaced out, about 4 a pot. We've accidentally dropped a few extras in some of these.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. Then what you need to do is see if they can go into tiny little holes. If they can't go into tiny little holes, just take a little bit of compost and just kind of dust it over and make it a little bit under the soil. Make sure the soil's all broken up. So you've got big chunks of soil, you need to break it into little fine bits.
So you don't let the soil get all crushed together. You need it all crushed, not pushed together.
So you might want to get a bit of extra soil.
So it doesn't turn too big. So you should bury it a little bit in. So that's how much water we put in.
So the tomato plants, again, I would find a sunny spot for them. Try to keep them on a window ledge for the next month, until we know there's going to be no more frost.
So,
and then you can then move them outside, and they grow really well outside when the weather's nice. Okay, we're going to do the cress now. There's 2 ways you can do the cress. You can do, well, there's 3 ways actually. You can do thin pot with compost soil. You can do kitchen roll, damp kitchen roll. You can also use cotton wool as well. We're just going to do these 2 today. So Eddie and Esme have their cress seeds, and Eddie's going to sprinkle his on the kitchen roll. So spread it out on the kitchen roll, and Esme's going to do it on the soil. Go on, Esme.
So
Sprint it out. Spread it as much. That's it. Spread it as far and wide as you can. Perfect, Eddie. Well done. And Esme. Oh, magic. Okay, great. And make sure the seeds are in it. You don't need to do that, Esme. You just need to leave them on the top. So it's nice and easy on the top, on moist, either kitchen towel or cotton wool, or some soil, some compost soil. These ones can then go and stay inside, and they will probably grow in the next few days. So they'll grow really quickly.
yeah.
Go in. Okay, so for the cornflower, this is where the hard work starts. So you have to prepare your flower bed or some space outside that hasn't been touched since last summer, ready for the cornflower. So what you need to do is what Eddie and Esme are doing is they're breaking up the soil. They're trying to break up the soil, and once they've done that, we're going to sprinkle some compost down and hopefully create a flower bed that's really good for our cornflower. We should get some beautiful flowers over the next few weeks and months. So what you really want to do is trying to remove as much of any weeds or grass that's grown in your flower bed. So hopefully you've got some clean soil, put a little bit of compost on it. Okay, so the instructions saying most plants need pre-watered soil before you sow them into the soil. That's what Esme's doing. She's getting it nice and moist, ready for the cornflower.
All the way across.
So the idea is to, as Eddie and Esme are going to do, is to try and sow the seeds onto the soil and spread them out as much as possible. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some more compost, just gentle sprinkling of compost on top of these seeds in a minute.
I'll cover it.
Need to clean up. Clean up, make sure everything's back where it should be. Okay, so we're done. We've still got 2 more to plant. We've got our courgettes and our cucumbers. We will do that probably next week, and we'll film that as well. Maybe you can, if you've got these seeds, you can do that with us. You can be involved, so please do this at home. You don't have to, but if you do, there's a Teams group that's been created, and you've all got membership to that. So that will appear on your Teams dashboard on Microsoft Teams, and it's called Gardening and Planting. And in that group you can drop videos, you can drop photos, you can tell us, you can type and tell us how your gardening's going. If you're not doing this, not a problem, you don't have to, but there you can still see how other people are doing and see what's happening in people's gardens and see what's happening with their plants and their vegetables. So that's there for you. I'll upload this to the websites and to the Teams for you to watch as well, so in different places for you to access it. Don't forget, when you're out in your garden and after you've done this, show us your hands, guys. You need to wash your hands. And how long do we wash our hands for?
20 seconds.
20.
Or you can sing happy birthday twice.
So we're going to go in now. We're going to wash our hands for at least, probably going to be longer than 20 seconds to get the mud from underneath those fingernails. At least 20 seconds, probably 10 minutes, to get the mud off these children's hands before we start our next activity, which is probably going to be, we're doing some schoolwork.
Yeah. Free time.
Oh, free time apparently. Okay, bye. Say bye, guys.
Bye. Have a great planting time. Bye.